How do you and Huncho actually even like buck up? Like, is it what's that story there?
I went college with his cousin. So at the time, he wasn't even making music like that. Because this was like 2000 and... I'm sure my age here, but like this probably like 2014 or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he was just like, my cousin wants to make... He's making music now and stuff. But I didn't know who he was. Like, and then I've ended up just sending him beats. And one of those beats, he's vocal, it became Come Up, basically. And then from when we made Come Up and he wrote to that tune, I've linked him. But at this time, like, man was already like, I'd made Bad Habits, like Porky's, like the song Porky's. So in that kind of world and that, like, man's name was kind of like, I was like meeting with like NSG and stuff. Well, I met them and stuff through bass, man. I had the session with like Lowski and stuff. So, but it was that sound, innit? So when I linked up with M, it was like a different kind of setting. It was like, this is the music I actually want to make, innit? So we've ended up linking M off the back of those beats that I sent him, and then we made a song called Mediocre, which was like the first song that he released on my beat, innit? And then that song done well, like instantly, like it hit like a mil in like, what, a week, innit, Louis? It hit like time, but it hit a mil like in a week or something. And then that was my moment of, I can actually make the music I want to make now and be successful with it, kind of thing. But yeah, that's how we met. It's through his cousin.
Did you know, like, from then that you're gonna probably still be making music with him, like nearly 9-10 years later, or?
No, you know, like I'm not gonna lie, I didn't still, cause it's music, innit? Like, you don't know, you're gonna meet someone today, you might not see them again. Like, it's music, like they move on and do other things. But with him, because it was family, it was like a deeper connection, like, and we actually got along as friends, innit? So after that, obviously we linked up more music stuff and that. But when we started linking like outside of music, and it was more of a just like, man's linking you as a brethren, that's when it became a thing of like we're locked in now, kind of thing, you know what I mean? So yeah, from there onwards, I kind of knew, yeah, like we're locked in now. So
Were you yourself then visible now, or were you just like, what was your social profile then looking at them times there?
it's still kind of slow. Like, I was there, but I wasn't like, my name was known more than me, innit? So like people would know, obviously, because Huncho was like building kind of quickly, innit? People would know Quincy Tellem and stuff, but they didn't know what I looked like. People thought I was Huncho and that at one point. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's when I knew, yeah, I need to get my face out there, kind of thing. But
because I used to not, it used to part. I was like, are they the same? Are they not? There's one wear a mask and one doesn't.
yeah, people thought I was him at one point. People thought, yeah, like there was even like a running joke that like we've never been seen in the same room together and stuff like that. But yeah, from then we were like, man needs to get out there. So I started doing little cameos in videos and stuff like that. I had like a cameo in Ocho Cinco and then yeah, I just started putting my name, like my face out there a bit more. But before, not really, no.
You see, like, obviously we spoke about this before we started, about the not showing the face. What does Huncho explain to you why he didn't? Because obviously he said it to other people, but why, like, when you're there, did you ever think like, bro, just take off the mask? Or what was his reasons to you when you're creating, like, why he don't feel he ever wants to like show his face?
I think it's just privacy, bro. Like, he just wants to live a normal life, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, outside of music, like, he wants to be able to just be himself. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, yeah, just privacy. And it's gotten to a point now where it's like, why even change it? Like, you're, what, nearly 10 years in the game wearing a mask. For you to take it off now, it wouldn't even make sense. Even if it's like even if his like reasoning's changed, like there's no point now. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You're too far in, kind of thing. But at first, I think it was just privacy. Like, he just wanted to kind of just make music and just cut through without people being like, this is M, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah.
But also, one thing I was thinking about, when did Huncho get signed to Ireland? 2018. When you got signed, and I don't know this, I'm just actually asking, did it become more difficult to get beats played sometimes? Because you know how it works sometimes, the labels will say, okay, there's this producer, this producer, this producer, this producer.
Oh, with what, with him?
Yeah.
No.
Not with him, but like, did you ever feel like the label's trying to get him in? Like, not, sometimes labels just say, here's the guys that we think.
Yeah. Once you sign to a label, it's like we've got our producers now.
Yeah.
Not really. I was locked in, bro. I've always been locked in, but I've always been a person to like. I want him to work with other producers, bro. Like when he made like PP, some of his biggest songs aren't even with man like that, bro. I've just got a large portion of his music, but like I didn't make Tranquility. That was Linnet. I didn't make Tranquility. I didn't make PP. PP was ADP. Like so, it's good for him to work with other producers, bro. Why would I not want him to? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? But man's locked in regardless, like, and yeah, like, no, I didn't have no issues, bro. And a lot of these labels, fam, they don't even know what's going on, bro. They think music is very formula. Like you just get this producer that's made this song, and you get this artist that's hot, and we're gonna mesh it like it's Powerpuff Girls or something. Like they think it's like some formula. Like music don't work like that, bro. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Like they try and force hits and stuff where me and him have a natural relationship, so we're always gonna make the best music together. Like the chemistry has to be there. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, I like when he works with other producers anyway. Like, it kind of gets him out of his comfort zone as well. Because when me and him are together, where he's just too comfortable, like he'll just make whatever. Like where when he's with another producer, he'll zone in a little bit more, kind of thing. So,
and how has it been for you? So now, obviously, you worked with a lot of people in the game. How is that again? Is that due to just people reaching out? Is that you just DMing them? Like, how have you management?
Both or all three,
Yeah.
like all three. Sometimes my management would get the sessions that, like if I wanted a session kind of thing, like if I wanted to work with an artist, I'll make sure that I get my manager to hit them up, or obviously like through M's music, man would like do songs with him, like features and stuff, or people would just shout me through DMs, innit, and say, yo, like let's get in, or send me some beats and stuff like that. So yeah, all of that sort of stuff, man. Social media's kind of just allowed man to kind of like navigate through the game kind of thing and get to anyone realistically.
Is it competitive, like between producers? Because like getting cuts and placements, it's not as easy. Like a session doesn't mean it's gonna end up on a record. But between producers, because some of the producers I've been around, it looks like they're quite collaborative, like creative together. But I don't know. I'm not saying it's not like that for you. But are you conscious of like how competitive it is to get like a good placement on an album? Yeah, how does that work for you?
It's definitely competitive. It's not for me because I don't chase it, innit? Like I don't actually look for placements, bro. Like I've always kind of kept my sound exclusive, like with certain things. Like if I work with M, like everyone knows me for working with M, and even though I've worked with like Heady, like Bane, all these people, whatever, I've always kind of just been kind of exclusive to one artist. I've never like chased the big artist at the time to get a placement in it, but yeah, like I see it with other producers. Like everyone's always trying to fight to get that big placement and stuff like that, and trying to get in sessions. One thing though about like producers here, it's very like everyone's very kind of cliquey, innit? So like if you'll see cliques of producers in rooms with producers, like with artists and stuff, but they kind of gatekeep it like in a way of like, today we're locked in with like Central C or something, but I've got my batch in it. Like we're locked in. Them man there, I don't know about what they're doing kind of thing. Like we're not trying to like collaborate with them kind of thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like it's kind of like that here in the UK, but I'm not really a person. If you look at like my catalogue or my record or whatever, I've never really collaborated with producers. Like I've kind of just stuck to my own thing. And I've never really like, I don't gatekeep. Like there's bare producers that I've bought 2M. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm there in person, but like if he's in a session with an artist, with a producer, I'm never the person to be like, let me add my 2 pence in this just so that my name's on it. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'd rather them just get their cut kind of thing. But yeah, in the UK, it's kind of like that though. Everyone kind of, it's a bit cliquey when it comes to producers here. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's not that much to kind of go around, innit? But yeah, I don't know if that answered the question.
No, it does. When did you first learn about PRS?
Late still.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, late, bro. I was, my songs got like, I had songs out for like months, bro, before I even knew what PRS was kind of thing. So yeah, I was late to learn about all of that, bro. That's probably why I dropped out of uni. Maybe if I stayed at uni, I would have known about PRS and that, but yeah, bro, I didn't, I was late, bro. Like when I was doing all that stuff with like Bassman and at the time, I didn't have PRS and at them times. I only got PRS like from like Utopia times or something, bro. And that was already like 2-3 years into man's career, maybe like.
how are you like with the business? Because the business can like when you're creating with a artist, the song's done. Like you don't have to say your fees or whatever that. But how do you gauge what you think you're worth, or how you can approach the situation when it's obviously it depends from artist to artist, their own situation. But how did you figure out what's best for you when it comes to business?
Trial and error. Like, bro, I'll never forget this story. I remember I had a session, yeah. This was like one of my first times really getting paid for a beat and stuff, yeah. I had a session with Fastlane Wes, yeah. I don't know if you know who Fastlane Wes is, yeah. That's my guy though, big him up. But flipping, I've made a song with him and he's just kind of gone, how much do you want for the beat? Bro, I've never been paid for a beat. I don't know nothing about music business or nothing. These times I don't even think I even worked with M like that. And I've just gone, 3 bills. 3 bills, fam. He goes, I think he even pulled out 3 bills and gave it to me there and then. And I've told my manager at the time, he goes, are you an idiot or something? Like, he proper got onto me, yeah. But obviously I don't know, innit? I just thought, yeah, fuck it, just give me like 3 bills. Bro, it was a banger as well. I think he's even released it. But like, I didn't know, innit? So like, just going through things like that has made me like learn how to conduct myself a bit better in it, and like I learned the value of things like kind of head like straight on after that kind of thing, like how much a beat's worth, how much points you're supposed to get. Like I had to actually proper sit down and be like, I can't be getting mugged off here, innit? So let me just like learn about the business side a bit more and just asking people as well, bro. I had like a little relationship with a few producers here and there, like, and I'd ask questions like how much do you reckon I'm actually charging and all of this sort of stuff. So yeah, I just had to get my knowledge up, man.
Have you ever had a time when a label's not wanting to pay your fee?
A label?
Yeah.
Nah. Labels have always paid my fee. I've kind of violated labels. Not violated it, but like I've always taken it further with labels than I have.
They have the money.
They got the bread, yeah. But now, today, what I was asking for, they wouldn't even do that. Like
everything's changed now.
But I wasn't even taking a piss though. I wasn't asking for like mad racks and that. Like, but I was definitely asking for more than what I would if a man wasn't signed, kind of thing.
Yeah, but that's that. So look, so anyone who's watching, an artist who's independent or with a major, the fees are different.
Yeah.
And if you're independent, it may be less money, more points to balance it out.
Yeah, there has to be some sort of compromise in it, and it depends on your relationship. Like the fee that I'll charge M is not what I'm charging next man. Like me and M have built this thing together. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? So naturally, he'll get a different fee to everyone else. But like, yeah, like where you have to compromise somewhere, it's either the fee or the royalties or whatever in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And even down to publishing. Like I've had to split publishing because it's 50-50 in it. For people that don't know, it's like you get writers credit, so it's like 50%. You're down as a writer, as a producer, so 50% their artist, 50%. If the artist has like another artist on the song, he splits his 50 down with the artist, so 25, you get your 50. If you have another producer, you can split your percentage in that. But I've even split, like, let's just say there's 2 artists on the tune and I'm the only producer. I've split mine like 33, so that all 3 people on the song can have like a even split kind of thing instead of me just keeping my 50. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's just how you kind of conduct yourself and the kind of relationship you have in it, I guess. But yeah, the labels, I've violated the labels sometimes. Therefore.
Okay, cool. So it sounds obvious. The fees you would have got then, you may not be able to get now. I probably would know the answer, but why do you think the reason is why you won't be able to potentially command the same fees as before? As obvious as it sounds.
Well, a lot of people aren't even signed anymore. That's number one. Like, when I first came up, everyone was kind of signed. Like, being signed was an actual thing. Now, everyone's kind of either opened their own label, they've got their own label now, or they're just taking the independent route and they're getting distribution or whatever in it. So money's not there how it was like 4 or 5 years ago, whatever in it. So that's one thing. And I just feel like music's just not making the money that it was as well, like in terms of like streams and stuff like that anymore. So no one's really gonna overpay on like a beat or whatever if they're not like looking at it. It's like, I'm not gonna make this back. Like, I remember there's bare things you have to pay as an artist, bro. Like, let's just say you even want to make a single, like, you're paying for the beat. The beat could be like a couple quid, yeah. Then you got the video. You've got all these like things that you have to pay as an artist, especially these independent artists. It's like, it don't make sense for an artist to be paying flipping 4, 5, 6 quid like on a beat anymore. Like, it just doesn't make sense, bro. So yeah, I just feel like money is just probably not there as it was before, isn't it?
Well, what's your thoughts on why things have declined?
All right. Oh, and on top of that, yeah, producers as well, they're undercutting themselves. So a young producer that's chasing the cut will end up getting with these artists, and decent producer, good, ain't got a name, but he's good, like, he's a good producer and whatever. He would give a man that's like a instrumental, yeah, for like half of the price that I would, that would do the same job as if it was kind of like my beat kind of thing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So he'll be like, why would I pay Quincy like 4, 5, 3 bags or something if I can pay my man like 6 bills? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's another big reason that a man can't really ask for anything, because you have to kind of you're competing at the end of the day, innit? You need to be in the race. If a man's super charging, like if he's charging mad cheap for a beat, they're always just going to go to my man, innit? So that's another reason why.